one quick thing before the video starts, I forgot to mention. If you are just about to make an account, find the code down below and make sure you put it in before you make an account. You'll get some wee bit extra money and you'll help me too. Well, hello everyone, and still making another tongue-tied. Restart? No, we're going to deal with it. We're going to roll with it. Hello everyone and welcome to this Star Citizen discussion video. I'm getting back on my horse and making these more and more often, and with a lot of refugees, as I'll call them, from Elite Dangerous, as they've been calling themselves of late, and a lot of other people showing interest in the game. I thought this would be a great time for us just to go back and look at the very sort of entry-level starter packages and just seeing what my opinions on them are and what I think a brand spanking new player should be doing and all that sort of information. And I think I'm going to surprise quite a few people off the bat by not recommending these ones here right off the bat, because like I love these packages, these two right here, these two packages, but for someone brand new just wanting to try out a new space MMO type game, all that stuff, like, should I be dipping my toes into the water? I actually don't recommend that they get these ones. What I do recommend is to go for these two here, as the cheapest. And then they decide they like it, that's all you need. All you need is one of those two there, that's it, job done. Presto, video over, right, time to end. Nope, we're not going to end it there. Because even though I'm saying that's all you need, that is all you need. I'm getting tongue-tied and falling over myself here. What I was trying to say was that no matter what type of gameplay you want to do, no matter what and the type of people you want to play with, do you want to play solo or do you want to play as part of a big group, to play the game, all you need is some form of starter pack. So literally like almost anything, apart from that one, from here, and you can play the game. And that's all you need to play the game. You do not need a big shiny ship to play the game. You can play the game and start earning money and earn those ships, any ship, in-game, from day one, like that sort of stuff. You do not need to. This additional money you can give is basically just to jump steps up the in-game ladder if you're solo as well. Like, a lot of people, like me, already have some bigger ships for you to fly around on, and they need people to help them crew it. So yes, you are a very fine, welcome addition to the community, and if you want to play on bigger ships only, you will be able to find people that want people to help them do missions and all that on bigger ships. It is not that hard. Almost everyone that, like, it's easy, go on the forums, on the Reddit, there's tons of people that needn't crew all the time. Find an organisation, join it! Bigger ships are not a problem to find or play on in-game. So yes, so even if you are not interested in the little ships at all, this is all you need, right here, one of these two. The only time I recommend you start putting money in is when you want to further support. So say you've dipped your toes in. We're now talking about this person. He's dipped his toes in and he's like, you know what? I love what they're doing here. I love the vision. I really want to see where it can go and I want to support it. That is the only time you start putting more money into it. And you could do something similar to me. What I do is, like, on every payday I'll put tenner into it, a fiver into it, or something into the game, and then I use that to trade in my old ships, get bigger ships, get ship upgrades, that sort of thing. And then sometimes when there's a really big sale, like the yearly sales, which we've got coming up soon, that's when well, maybe sometimes make a few bigger purchases to save myself money in the long run, but then I don't put money into it for the next few paydays, kind of thing, so it sort of equals it out. Yeah, but that sort of thing. You get what I'm trying to say here. And at that point, what I highly recommend is you look at these first. If you know what? You've missed something. We're going to go back a step. We're not going to start looking at other packages yet, because there is two I was recommending. So we're going to take a step back. Unprofessionally, I'm just turning the camera on and rambling at the moment. I've got some larger videos in mind where I'm going to do more scripted, put more effort into it. But for now, I'm just like this person, just dipping my toes back in. So yes, unprofessionally, we're going to take it back a step, and we're going to say, yes, there is still 2. So you've got a choice to make here. And first of all, I'm going to say both. Wait, what, you want me to buy both? No, I don't want you to buy both. What I want you to do is, first of all, I want you to think, what type of player am I? Am I going to be wanting to go in there gung-ho fighting all the time? Or am I more interested in the economic side of things? Because that's the simplest way to look at these 2 ships. The Aurora is a better all-round utility ship, and the Mustang is definitely the better fighter. And so that's the best, there's it, that's it, simple. Keeping it simple for you is the Mustang is better fighter, and the Aurora is better utility. So then you can make your choice from there, which one you like. And that's just for initially though. What I highly recommend you do is you play around with the Aurora for a week or 2, then you can come in, and actually, you know what, I can do it here. I go to my account, I go to my hangar. You can see some of the stuff I have in my hangar. If I come down to this, we'll just say this upgrade I've got sitting here waiting to be applied. I can come in, and if I wanted to, exchange it, and that would give me credits back. Did I hit the right amount of backs? I did hit the right amount of backs, good. That would give me credits, so I'd get this fully refunded and have the credits in my account. See there, currently I have 0, because I've got all mine spent. And then I could buy this one for free. And so that's what I recommend you do. If you're more interested in the utility, for example, you get a bed in the Aurora, get the Aurora, play around in the Aurora for a week, then trade it in, get the Mustang. Try out the Mustang for a week. Happy days. Best things to realise though as well, with CitizenCon on the horizon, well, not very often, 100% of the CitizenCons I've known, and lots of other times throughout the year, there's like normally one at Christmas, there's normally one at Fleet Week, they'll often put starter packages on sale. So what would be a really good thing to do at that point in time, just a wee tip for then, is what you do is you go back and you do as I just said there, you trade in your starter pack and then you use the credits to buy a new starter pack that has the cheaper price. Or wait, they might be war bonds. I don't think you can use your credits. I think it's got to be new money to do that. So scratch that actually. I don't think it's got to be new money only. I think their class is war bond. Okay, scratch that. That's not good. But that is a good idea to do if you can, because then it saves you a wee bit of money and it gives you cheaper upgrade, so to speak, as well, if you are planning to upgrade. Now, which brings me to my next point. If at any point in time you decide, right, I do want to upgrade from these ships, I'm putting a wee bit more money into this game, never get the Aurora starter pack. Never ever get the Aurora starter pack. Because the Mustang Alpha costs the exact same price, and if you're going to just be using it as an upgrade, then the Mustang Alpha is worth $5 more when you upgrade. The Aurora is only worth $25 if you're going to upgrade your ship, whereas the Mustang as an upgrade platform is worth $30. So this would actually cost you $5 more to upgrade from, even though the two are the exact same. So there we go, we've got those 2 packs fully explained, which is why even though I prefer the Aurora, and I like the Aurora more than I like the Mustang, which is why if I went through my account and found my starter pack, which I'm pretty sure actually is this one here, it's this one I chose, because I don't want either of these ships currently. I want better ships, so I've put slightly more money into the game and given myself upgrade, and it's that sort of thing. I've skipped that initial newbie stage. That's all I've done. I plan to have a second account all to myself where I start from nothing, just so I can get that experience still, the new to the MMO nothing like aspect of it, starting from scratch. Then I've got my other account which I've got where I've got my bigger ships where I just want to hit and do like the best gameplay from the get-go. Kind of like other MMOs where you've got to grind your way up from level 1 before you get to the juicy endgame content. I've kind of have an account with both where I've got to grind my way up to get to the juicy endgame content, and one that is already at end. content, and then I'm going to have them branch off into be one pirate and one non-pirate, or one legal gameplay, one non-legal gameplay. Those two do not cross well. That's my plans. I've said that quite a few times before. But that is us diverging from the content main. That is us steering away from the main content of this video. Now we're going to go back to that point we were at, where I said we're going to start looking at these two packs. And these two packs, again, are normally offered. I think they have always been offered at CitizenCon at a reduced price, normally $5 off. We're in Great British Pounds because I'm from Britain. And so they're really good ideas to get. And these, I could not recommend these two packs more. These are the packs I use if I want to upgrade or anything like starter pack wise. These are the two packs to always use. And why do you always use one of these two packs? Because you're getting this for £19 in British money. I don't know what it is. If we go US dollars, it's still going to include our VAT. It's $78 US, including our 20% VAT. So that's $24 for this $54 item, which is including VAT. So it would look, if you didn't include VAT, it'd be slightly better, but including VAT, that is a huge saving for a full game. So as soon as you're no longer, when you start like every payday or whatever, if you're going to do that, you don't need to do it, and you shouldn't do it unless you really want to support the game. That is the first thing I'd recommend you doing. But then I would still recommend actually that you trade it in. Right now, I'd get up to it, then I'd trade it in just so you could try it the Pisces. Look, Pisces is cheaper than that. So if you do keep on putting your £5 more in and your $5 more in, whatever, every payday, and then having it sit in your account, or using it to buy just in a separate account, use it to buy war bonds whenever they go on sale, because again, you're saving money then. But the problem with war bonds, which I'll talk about a wee bit at the end, is you can no longer trade things in, so it's not a good idea. It saves you money, but it's giving you limitations. So I didn't pick up war bonds for like the first year because there was too many limitations for me. Until I started wanting to more cement in what I wanted, then I went with war bonds, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah, you've now got yourself up to one of these two packs, and you're like, brilliant, smashing, I'm loving this, I want to keep on putting money into the game. And what was it, you can like trade in this package, try out the Pisces, like, oh, like next payday, oh, I'll try out the Avenger Titan, payday after that, try the Nomad, try the 100i, then you can eventually, like, even if you want to keep putting money in, you really take a step up the ladder, start trying out stuff like the Cutlass Black, and then there's a lot more ships. Like, you're no longer, by the time you get to like here, like looking at the Nomad, you're no longer just looking at a starter pack. This is past the vision of this video at this point. You're like no longer thinking about starter packs, you're just thinking of it as like, yeah, you're just thinking about ships at that point. So that is beyond the vision of this video. So yeah, I'll just quickly show you as well actually now that I'm here. See the ships I currently have, not including my upgrades. So go to all ships. So you've got your Mustang Alpha here, and as I was saying, like, you want to try out the Pisces, there you go, $15 upgrade, bang, you got the credits because you traded it in, like you're traded in your with 42 upgrade pack, plop it on, and then you go into your account that I showed you earlier, apply the upgrade to that pack, boom, and then you get to try out the Pisces. Don't like it, you can trade it back in after 24 hours and go back to your Mustang Alpha. That is why early on I don't like war bonds, and we'll talk about that again in a minute. So yes, the vision of packs. That's all you really need to know about the packs, star packs. As I said, start with these, aim for these, but as long as you've not got the war bond versions, trade them in, try other ships, try everything. Rent ships in game, just try the variety, and know that you've always got this ability to trade in through the settings and my hangar and try out a variety. So there's nothing, you can't do anything wrong. You cannot go wrong at this point until you start buying war bonds and doing that sort of thing. So we'll talk about war bonds basically. What a war bond is CIG's method of trying to get new money and trying to force you to have only new money in the game, and it's mainly aimed at people. They really help newer people, like newer-ish people like me. I've been in it for a couple of years, and newer people like people this video is aimed at. It'll really help you once you've nailed down what you want to do. But it could really hinder you if you haven't nailed that down yet. So we'll make sure you think about that. But what it's really aimed at is the really old school backers who backed a lot of money over the years and a long time ago, and they've traded in a lot of ships that they no longer like or whatever, because they've got tons of a big account here and they can just buy lots of stuff. And so why wouldn't they just trade in the ship they're no longer interested in and buy the new one with the credits? And CIG are not making money from that. So like, how can we try and incentivize these people to, instead of just trading in old ships they don't like anymore, use new money? And that's what war bonds are. New money only, and you save money, basically. Like, I often see like $15 ship upgrades in value for $5. That's a war bond upgrade. And the reason why it limits you once is you're going to lose. Like, when you trade that back in, you don't get the $15. You only paid for 5, you only get 5 back. So once you start applying and using these war bonds, you really want to be cemented in and nailed in, because they only come up a few times a year, and once they're used, and you can't get them back. So you kind of want to sit on them, and you kind of want to only get them and use them when you are nailed in, and know what you want to do. Which is why at first I think you shouldn't be really going for them. You should be just using these packages here. And like, as I said, start off with this one. You love the franchise, upgrade to this almost as a guarantee. If you like the game, almost 100% you should get one of these two, as I said. And then when CitizenCon comes up or Fleet Week, and they almost always have them on sale, it's a really good idea to pick up a war bond version of these. I've got a war bond version of this, which is, I think it was $5 off. Then I've got about 3 or 4 war bond upgrades on it. Well, like, I think mine's is sitting on, I think it's my Hull C at the moment, which is a 250 value ship, but I think it's only got like I think it's a bit. Do you know what? We can actually go and see. Wrong one. A hanger. Probably be page 3 if it's my main page. Nope, not there. Come in and we can see. Here it is. My Mustang Alpha plus 42 combo pack is actually currently my Constellation Taurus, which is a 190 ship, and if I was to trade this in, I'd only get $155, and that's including both Squadron 42 and my game package, which I think are both $20 valued each in that clip, you could say. So that is basically $115 chip that should be $190. So yeah, I've got quite a few little CCU upgrades and all that on that, as well as you can see at one point it was a Cutlass Black, and I got the Best in Show skin, Cutlass t-shirt. Brilliant. Yes. That is really what I recommend. If we just go window. Oh, not enough. Not enough. These two are all you need. These two come highly recommended. Then after that, play around. Find out what ships you like. Ask someone that's got a mole to take you out mining. Find out what gameplay really interests you, and start thinking what you want. Do you want to start from nothing and build your way up? Do you want to just hit the ground running and get some juicy endgame style content? Are you only interested in mining? This is where it starts getting really personal. After these initial packages, that's where it starts getting really personal. You need to decide for yourself. Some people are only interested in combat. Me, I'm mainly interested in more the financial side of things. I designed my whole fleet on the fact of giving myself an economic footing as soon as they hit the ground running to really earn me some bank and make myself money. I'm planning to have like a... I'm not 100% sure if I want an Orion or a Mole as my mining ship. I'm planning to have like a hull series for big style trading, and then my other 2 ships, I'm planning to have 4 probably, is in flux as well, and I'm sort of fine tuning it as we get more information and as time goes. So that's why, as you've seen when I was looking at my account, I was sitting on a lot of upgrades that I've bought as war bonds and I've got planned to use, and only the ones I'm 100% sure I'm going to use I have applied. There we go. That is what you really need to know. It's sort of like a what starter pack you should get plus your initial thoughts this video. I don't know how else to word it. I've rambled on long enough. I hope you have enjoyed this. I shall see you all in the next video.